fuck is Dominique, man? Who is Dominique, or who's the D name? Who has somebody to get shot in the back of the head? Who also has a grandmother that's passed, man? Like, they either got shot in the back of the head, man, or they got shot in the front and then went through the back. Like, who got shot in their head? And then who also has a grandmother passed? That shit ain't fucking cool. Listen to me. That's not cool. They in the camera because they done got the fuck, they acting the fuck out of crazy. I run this, I control this. And y'all know better than that. I see you behind there. Come here. Whose baby are you? Well, stay over there then. Shit. Somebody baby look like a little 10-year-old or something peeking behind that fucking corner to my now he's scared because I'm yelling. Listen, I don't like when they do that. That's unacceptable. I have a way that I do things, and they know better than that. Yehuda keeps saying, I apologize, Queen, but listen, I don't go for that. You don't, they was rushing me, putting their illnesses on me. I almost passed the fuck out. I'm done. They do see me as a light. And they soon as, because I was in there talking, and they kept saying that you're going to do some more. And I'm like, well, I'm talking right now. And so as soon as I came in here and I tapped in to do the world reading, they all rushed the fuck in here. But I ain't got to do nobody. And if you do talk to me in my sleep, I have Yehuda put you the fuck out of here. Now, how about that? Now, who you talking to? I know I got it. I know I do. I know I got it. I know I got it. Fuck is going on in this room? I know that. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Fuck. Sweep the room, clear the room. Clear everybody out of here, clear the room. I don't want to, because they don't want to fucking lower their energy. They don't want to back the fuck up. So clear the room. Clear the room. Clear the room. Listen, listen, listen. Yes, you is. Yes, you is. Who control the situation now? Who's connected to the big guy? He's big. He's big. He passed. He's big. He may have a bald head. He kept talking about he ain't going nowhere. Yeah. Light skin. Who the fuck is he? Because he gonna get put the fuck out. Telling me he ain't going nowhere. No, he's like caramel complected. He may be my complexion, a little bit lighter than me. He's a big guy. I almost want to give, he's connected to an M name. Like Marlon, Marvin. He's connected to an M. He may not be the M. He may be connected to the M. No, he's not in a wheelchair. He's standing up. He has on an Oxford colored shirt. An Oxford shirt with the collar, with the 3 buttons, and he got on jeans. He's about 6'1", 6'2". He keeps saying big bruh, beard. He may have also had a truck. He keeps saying big boy shit. Yeah, come on. I'm about to go to bed. Cause he want to talk to somebody on here. Who is Miller? Tell me who is Miller. Hold on, Bina. Who is Miller though? Donald. Yes. I'm about to pull your ass in. Get the fuck on here. Cause he gonna get his issue in a fucking minute. Come on. Send a request on this thing. I don't see. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. I'm not for sure. I found out after the fact.
Did something happen to his head?
I think so.
Like, did his head swell up through you though?
I moved to a. I had to leave him. I left him. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
We talked about a month before he passed, and he was a barber. And he kept passing out at work because he couldn't. He kept passing out at work, and so he decided to be at home because he couldn't do it anymore. But I was in another city when he passed.
Because I feel like
Ma'am?
I hit my head.
He had problems breathing. He had COPD.
And then what's the M name that's his last name, Miller?
Miller.
Because I kept thinking he said Dominic, and then I heard Donald, and then I thought they were trying to say Donald Trump, and I'm like, no. And I was trying to understand. So he's Donald Miller.
Donald Miller.
Okay. And is he bald or does he have good hair?
He was a barber, but he had a fade. He had wavy, like a dude got waves. But he had wavy hair. It was kind of thin, but he would fade it out. But he was was a big he was a big guy. He was really big.
Yeah, yeah, yep, yep.
And I'm sorry because the way that you said when the way you were talking, it's just like Donald is obnoxious.
This is talking to my, I ain't going nowhere. Yes, you.
Yeah, like he is obnoxious. He's obnoxious. He was the love of my life.
He keeps saying, "Little mama, I'm okay."
Yes.
Like, are you small or are you small because he's big?
He was older than me. When I met him, I was 21 and he was 33. And I was always little mama or youngin
Okay,
because I was younger than him.
gotcha. He keeps running his hands over his head like this crazy. This crazy. He says he want to be back there, but he knows he can't. He said to tell you that he said, "Man, I wasn't leaving."
I just want to say I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, babe.
He, like, was he by himself for some hours?
Queen, when I found out he passed, I put this on everything I love. I swear I felt him that he was alone. He was severely depressed. He was tired of being sick. He was tired. And there were times when we would talk about in our relationship being more. And he was just like, I don't want you to have to take care of me. I don't want you to have to take care of me. And I kept telling him that I will do anything. But I ended up taking a job opportunity in another city. And I was terrified and telling him, and then I told him. And he was okay with it, but I knew it wasn't good with him. And so
Did not hold you back from that. He felt like he had held you back from enough.
I was in love with him. I wanted to be like, I wanted to marry him. I wanted to have his kids. I, I am in love. I am still in love with him. I am still in love with him. And I just want to tell him I'm so sorry.
He tells me that he's still in love with you as well, and he loves you. Like, he keeps like telling me like, do something. Like, I can't do nothing. I don't know. You know what I mean?
He hates,
Um,
he hates, I'm a huge, I'm a baby. And he would be like, when we would get into it and not turn on the waterworks, he'd be like, oh, come on, now why you gotta do all that, man? Why you gotta cry, man? Like,
he keeps saying Florida,
you said what?
Florida.
Florida?
Yeah. What's Florida?
I'm trying to remember.
One of Florida. Is he from Florida? What's the connect to Florida?
As far as the only thing I know about Florida would be when he's from an area of town in Houston where there was like a Florida street, and I think if I'm not mistaken, CUNY Homes is over there or somewhere near there. I'm not for sure.
What's April? How you connect with April?
April's my birthday.
Are you around like the 5th or the 15th? What's that number?
I'm the 10th.
He's like taking you on a birthday trip to Florida. I'm at the Keys, doing it real.
Donald would talk about a bunch of things he would want to do.
It, that he came
Ma'am,
here to fulfill, you know, what your dreams were. He say the girl, like the baby girl. Like, did you want a boy? He wants a girl, or what are we talking about?
he has. I'm putting my business out like this. So, he has 5 sons, and he would always say, "You gonna be the one to give me my girl. You will always be the one to give me my girl. I just feel it." I remember he would always say, like, yeah. But we just never got to that point. We
He says, and you still will, because like I feel like you're gonna have a daughter at some point. He says to still be his, but it's so weird because he keeps saying, looking back, he's not sure if he was like doing the best or if he was the best thing for you. Was doing.
no, no. Donald always questioned himself about his his weight, his health. And I hate to put sorry, I gotta be real. But he would always talk about satisfying me and, things. And I would tell him, you connect with me and still you are a part of me. You are a part of my soul.
Listen, I'm sorry. He keeps thinking in this camera talking about, but my dick is big though, y'all. Listen, he got
That's one thing I can say. He wasn't no typical big boy. Donald was not no typical big boy.
put that out there. He's like, listen, y'all.
He wasn't.
He say my
He,
dick is bad though. He's talking realizing or not knowing how much you loved him.
I don't think he believed me.
Yeah, yeah.
He didn't believe. I don't think he believed. I don't think he believes me. And I think that, and for a lot of the times, I felt like because I had made this decision to move to another city, I thought for a long time he was kind of like the last time I saw him, I was out there, and he was like, I had my. I'm a natural girl, so like I have natural hair, curly hair, and I would get my nails done and stuff like that. And he saw me through the different phases of my going through quick weave, doing the lace fronts, but he always loved me natural. He always loved my hair natural. So when I last saw him, I had a sew in, and so he was like, "Oh, I see you. You good move to Dallas. You act like a whole new Dallas person, like you from Dallas or something. Forget where you came from." And I was like, "You hating? You just so jealous." I was like, "You hating on me?" But sometimes I think that Donald was like, "Usually." I'm
Outside.
sorry.
He said you were too good for him. He was outside of his league.
He always said that because I was the way that I talk, the way that I carry myself, the way that I'm more of an
Corporate, he's street.
yeah, very. When we met, when we first met, I was working at a collection agency, and he was going to school in the same building.
Tell him interrupt-
He said what?
He's sorry for interrupting when he was standing over there. He's sorry for interrupting.
As usual.
Um,
But
he's talking about cooking. Did he cook? He liked to cook?
oh my God. So yeah, I'm sorry. This is insane. This is never. I hate to sound cliche. This has never happened to me before. But I used to try to cook for him, y'all, and it was bad. He would cook, and I would try to cook for him, and I would try to impress him. And I remember one night he had came over, and he was just sitting up there eating it, but I know it was bad. I knew it was bad, and he would just sit there, and he was just like, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, that's good. It's good, like fake it.
Man, I want to understand something because he keeps real about something.
He said, "What, babe?"
He said, "I need to get real with you about something, so I need to, I need to turn the conversation a little bit." Did he end a relationship to be with you, or was he unfaithful to you?
He was unfaithful to me in the beginning. What happened was when we started dating, we moved rather quickly, but
He said off is what it was.
he said what?
Somebody off, or he didn't cut somebody off.
He didn't cut somebody off. He didn't cut his child's mother off. His he was still dealing with one of his children's mothers.
Is it? But you would think it's the second, but is it the oldest?
It's the oldest. It
Yeah.
was the oldest because they were living together. He was living with her, and he had basically out there. Now, yeah, you didn't think I know that, but now I know. He's real. I'm telling you, he's very obnoxious. He's yes,
What the fuck?
very.
Yeah.
He was.
He said he wanted to see if I could feel it. I did.
He's so.
He said, "Man,
He's
crazy."
annoying. He's the like the type. His personality right now is him. Like he didn't. He always had to say something slick, and I never called him because he was always Big Don. His nickname is Big Donnie.
Oh, that's why he kept saying big something. Okay.
Big Boy. They used to call him Big Boy, Big Donnie, Big Meals, Big Meal, you know. And so he just was always I just he would always give me butterflies. I've never met somebody that from he passed when I found I was right before I had turned 31 or 30. And he from 21 to 30 he always gave me butterflies. I always got weak for him.
That's a long time.
It's we there were gaps, and I would see like old Facebook messages of him reaching out saying, "Hey, I miss you, and I love you," or "Call me," or and we would just end, and then we would start back up again, and then towards the end, it was just like I couldn't. I had to see him like every day.
You couldn't get past some of his shit.
It was just some things that I wanted that Donald couldn't give me. He was so like
He said
we would be okay, and then something would happen, and it would just be like
that he wanted that you didn't let him try, but he knows that you did. But he
I
say that you didn't let him try. Um, he said he need a massage.
Disgusting.
Does that make a difference?
That's how it always started.
Oh,
This is insane. This is. He would always be like, he'll try to be, because he was a big guy with the softest belly, and especially when he'll get out the shower, he really felt like he was top shit. Then he put some cologne on and he'll just lay down like he was just bathing beauty. And he'd just be like, oh, yeah, you want to give me a massage? Or like he'll do me. Like, he'll do me.
funny because I swear he's like, tell I need a massage. And
Wait, that's,
I'm just thinking like, oh, he needs to.
he,
I didn't know that was cute for something else.
yeah, like,
Love you
I love you.
twice because it's so nice.
I just, I love you. I adore you. I thank you. You are so much a part of me.
Uh,
And you know what? His birthday is June 4th. He gonna be mad at me. It's June 4th. His birthday was coming up. And
I can count. You talking about in 2 weeks? I can count.
yes, Gemini, my twin, the twins.
Ultimately, give or take or something.
Yeah.
Um, wait. Say he was a barber.
Yeah.
Did they put his picture up in there?
Yeah. He had been with that owner for years. He had been with that owner for many years. Like that was probably the third location he was at with this the owner of that shop.
But is somebody else in this picture with him?
As far as
The picture they put up in the shop, or is this a picture just of him? Or is there two?
so from what I remember, from what I understand, because emotional, I can't go see it. I can't even go over there. But I believe one of my friends do say it's a picture of him in there. I don't know who's in it. I don't know. There was I know where I think it's where his chair used to be, or I think it's just sitting up in the shop, because I remember his chair was in the very back of the shop because he had to be close to a restroom. Sorry to put your business out.
By my moving it back and putting it in the middle. So I almost feel like it's like was by his chair, was going to be by his chair, but then they put it by like somebody else or put it in the middle of everybody or something, like it's in the middle. And then he showed me, I couldn't tell if it was painted or if it's a portrait. And then he showed me another picture where it looks like he has on like a flannel button down shirt with a T under it or something. He's like shaking somebody's hand with glasses on.
That picture, I know it. If I'm not, because he did have a flannel shirt, but I think that's a Facebook picture, and
Uh,
I think it's a Facebook picture
do it almost look
of
like
him.
um,
Huh?
almost look like a club picture?
Yeah, because he has quite a few. Like he used to go to the club often, but he used to play a lot of pool. So a lot of his pictures are like with him going out where he used to go play pool and things of that sort. But when we got into the picture, he didn't when I got into the picture, he had really stopped going to the club. If anything, I was the one like I was young, and he didn't. That was the issue that we had clashed a lot in the beginning.
Is
Was that you said what, ma'am?
the grandmother your grandmother
What grandmother?
is coming in? have a grandmother that passed. I think she may have had cancer or she was on medicine. I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
No, my grandmother. My grandmother passed away in 2003. I don't even remember when she passed away from. She's
Mm.
Did she have an accent? She was Creole.
She looks like
She looks like what again?
looks Hispanic.
She has like straight black hair, and she's like really light skinned.
Yeah, she looks Hispanic to me. Okay.
Her name's Nellie. Nellie Francois.
Don't say bonjour. Comes to me like how she would have been young. Not too young. Like if I have to give her her age, she would be like 32, 33.
I would picture. I we used to always think that, like, as far as with like the Catholic culture, and as far as spiritually, we always felt that they would return to their youth. So she was slim.
It's a
She
long,
was short. Hmm.
it's a long dress. Keep saying moderate.
My what?
She says moderately covered.
Moderate.
Like she's
Moderately covered.
yeah. Like she doesn't have sleeves, you know what I mean? But she's like covered and she has on a dress.
Hmm.
Like she's not like heavily exposed. Her breast isn't out.
My grandmother, Nellie, was very modest.
Yeah,
She didn't even like me wearing hoop earrings.
yeah. And that's why she keeps showing me this dress. Like it has flowers on it, but it's very plain. And she keeps saying I'm moderately covered. Like she's modest, like you said.
Yeah.
Very natural beauty. Natural beauty. Needs nothing. She says, simply has come to tell you that you have favor and to move your butt. You got to pick yourself up, shake it off. You got to return to life.
This is.
Um, I mean, I understand, but I don't. I mean, what's the rest? Maybe I'm not. I'm gonna just tell you what she said to do. I don't know. She said, "Go get you 12 black eyed peas and put them in your purse." I've heard that. What the fuck that's supposed to do? She said, "Not my business." She said, "For you to do it, get 12 black, put them in your purse, in your little zippy.
Yeah.
Of course, non-cooked, just hard as 12 beans, 12 black eyed peas, and put it in your purse." They,
she she would. That really sounds like something she would say, because my grandmother was one of those types where you if a comb drop, it's the female coming over. If you put a hat somewhere, it was a man coming over. If you don't walk underneath if you found salt under on your doorstep, you better, she was Creole, but she was also Catholic. So she was, you know, and for her, when you said but, that sounded like her. Cause my grandmother was very straightforward. Very, like, she babied us, but she was just like, no. There was no thing with depression. There was no thing with sadness. There was no thing. You counting all your blessings, you know.
She's talking about like I think she looked nice, you know what I mean? But that wasn't her, you know, she wasn't focused on that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know if she kept her hair in place, like rolled up or in the bun. Like it feels like my hair is in place. Um,
Like she just wore her hair straight. I know that it's funny because me and my mom, her daughter, were talking because I've been going through depression really bad. And it gets to the point where I just do the bare minimum. I would just brush my hair in a bun, tie it up. Yeah. And, my mom was talking about, my grandmother was the one that used to brush my hair. That was her pride and joy was to do my hair because my hair was a lot coarser because all of her daughters and her granddaughters, my aunt's daughters, are Creole or fully Creole, where their hair kind of softer texture. Some of them got that light curl, but mine was a little bit more coarser. So she would have like a little chair for me to sit in, and she would have to like brush. She took pride in plaiting my hair every night before school, you know. And I think it would really disappoint her. I know she disappointed because she took a lot. She would put grease in my hair. She would wash my hair faithfully. She didn't put no perms in it or anything. She was angry with my mom when my mom put a perm in my head. But my grandmother really had a lot of pride because my hair was long and it's damaged now from me just not caring.
okay, I get it. I get it out. I understand. Um, she's telling me I'm stressed. I can't keep doing this. And I received it. Um, yeah, but it is a good album for us though. You say you
Yeah.
she's like, and you was right about how you said it and what you said. They was doing too much, but it was us. They is them. Like they were trying to come through. What? But and she was tickled on that. Um, and send so much love to you from them. Um, are you being offered another job? What are we talking about?
I I'm at a job right now where I've been there for 2.5 years and I've been looking for another job, and I did have another opportunity that came about, but I've been stalling and sending my resume, my updated resume, because I just have anxiety of change.
What I heard, reason why I even
They know that.
because that's why I even asked the question because what she keeps saying is go ahead and take the job, and so that's why I asked you like, are you changing jobs or got a job change coming? Because she keeps saying go ahead and take the job. So if that's what you're styling on, then let's go ahead and do it. Come on, we got to move around.
Yeah. Um, it's that's definitely literally like I was just going through the text messages of the guy saying, "Hey, haven't got your updated email, your resume," and I've been terrified, like just kind of apprehensive about doing it.
Don't do that because you're gonna cost yourself, and then you have to wait like a whole another year, 2 years for something to come back around. It's gonna be good for you like this. Um, so weird. Like it's another opportunity inside taking this job. That's weird. But I'm gonna let them send love to you and pull their energy back and send know that he's okay. I'm glad you were able to do this and receive this. I'm gonna tell his ass don't try that again, and don't nobody else try.
I apologize. He's a lot. I'm sorry. I apologize.
I send love to you, Queen Ashe, and you enjoy the rest of your night morning.
Thank you. You have a good.
I'm about to go to bed. I'm about to go to bed. So tired. Grateful for the donations. Grateful for the beans. Gratitudes for fucking with me. I miss y'all too. I know, but we got to have new cousins because some of you motherfuckers don't know who the fuck I am. Didn't know it, but you know now. I'm extremely drained. It's been a long night of energy work and I'm tired as fuck. I barely can hold my eyes open. But I still want to hit this joint again. So, I'm going to go. I love you all from a very genuine place. Get some rest. Get up with a purpose. State your intention. Do a meditation. I don't care if you only do 4 or 5 deep breaths and just sit for a second with self. Know that I love you. Know the Spirit loves you. We love you. Have a good night.